Hello again, Guardians, and welcome back to the channel for another Destiny content related video. In today's video, we're going to be going over XUR Day, the day where XUR comes to the Tower, Reef, or Iron Temple to sell us exotic goods and other cool little trinkets here and there. Now, he sells 3 of coins, he sells modules for our sparrows, and he sells exotic weapons and armor. The purpose of this video and series is to go over XUR's location, go over the items that he's carrying for that week, and what is going to be the benefits of purchasing certain items, or what items you shouldn't even deal with. Now, XUR is located in the tower this week, and he's over by the speaker. He's over in this little corner, and if you go to him, you can notice that he's got some cool new items to sell. With the Rise of Iron expansion update, we have Shinobu's Vow, we have Thagamizers. We also have the old Light Beyond Nemesis. Now, this is probably making up for the first week where XUR ended up selling only one new item for the Warlocks. The Warlocks don't get anything new, but they do get the Light Beyond Nemesis, which is actually fairly decent. And with an intellect of 98, that makes it all the better. Now, normally people like to build their PvP setups around intellect and discipline. Pretty much intellect at 98 on a helmet is fairly good. It could be a little higher, around 100 and I believe 6, but 98 is a pretty high roll nonetheless. It does allow you to have supers generate an extra orb and revive and be revived faster, which will help during trials. Another thing that's going to help during trials is going to be the Shinobu's Vow. Shinobu's Vow is going to have a discipline increase of 88, and it improves skip grenades and gain an additional skip grenade. So what they mean by this is it improves the effectiveness of a skip grenade, and you also gain an additional one. Now in trials, this is a little overpowered, especially when you're in a pinch spot and you've got 2 grenades ready. If you throw it into the group, then it should take out 1 or 2 guardians. That's the ideal situation. Now, having 2 skip grenades in general is really good for coming back and facing against shotgunners, facing against sidearms. You throw a grenade really quick, run around a corner, get ready, and then fire at them a couple more times. They go down, and there you have it. You may have won a trials match. Now, the Thagamizers, on the other hand, are another cool little item you could buy this week, and it grants an amplify and grants additional melee charge. So you can increase your melee charge, and on a Titan, especially with shoulder charge, this might actually be very beneficial. You also gain an additional melee, which means you can actually go through 2 shoulder charges and 2 melees and pretty much dominate. If you do run this right with a Titan, especially with the Fetus status roll, my buddy Fetus status, he runs something called the RoboCop, where he's got the shield up in front of him, he's got shoulder charge ready, and he's got his shotgun. Now, if you do this just right, it will work very well with Thagamizers. And that means that with XUR this week, all 3 pieces of armor are actually useful. Are actually pieces of armor that if you don't have, you might actually want to get all 3 pieces. Now, if you run the Titan, definitely get Thagamizers. If you run the Hunter, definitely get Shinobu's Vow. And if you run the Warlock and you're, by God, have no idea what this helmet is, or if you haven't been lucky enough to get the helmet yet, definitely get the Light Beyond Nemesis. Also, Thunderlord, I would say don't really get Thunderlord. You could farm for it if you really wanted it. It's just a standard machine gun. Nobody really uses it anymore. Some people do use it occasionally in PvP and also in PvE, but very few people use it nowadays. It is an awesome exotic to have, and it's really cool. I mean, the style on it is great, but all in all, not the best choice for XUR this week. Next up, if you have any Legacy Engram primaries that you want to get your hands on, any weapons from year 1 that you just haven't obtained yet, maybe you're having the last word missing, or the Monte Carlo or something like that, you could pick up a couple of these, and it will guarantee you the chance most of the time of getting an exotic that you're missing. So if you want to get the Legacy Engram, it's not that important though. We also have weapon ornaments for the Zalo and also the Telesto. The Queen's Web one is right here, and then we've got the Shock Hazard one for the Telesto. Then we've obviously got Void Drive and the Stealth Drive, which is the purple and red. Then we also have heavy ammo synths like always. We've got 3 of coins like always, especially if you want to farm 3 of coins. And we have the glass needles, just in case you want to re-roll the Shinobu's Vow for something a little more convenient, especially with auto rifle loader. I actually want to change it out for side armor loader or for scout rifle, pulse rifle, something more important than an auto rifle. Now, if I was using the Kvostov or the Extremophile, maybe, but I'm not going to use either of those guns with my hunter. And there you have it, Guardians. That is all for XUR Day this week. I hope you all enjoyed the little bit of information on XUR and the items he's selling this week. If it helped you, definitely drop a like on the video, share it with your friends, comment down below any questions or comments you have, concerns, possibilities, and also subscribe for daily Destiny content, especially next week's XUR Day, and I'll see you all Starside in the next video.